Welcome to the I See Potential podcast.
Welcome to Christine's Slutty Sexy Slut Diary, where we air Christine's dirty slutty laundry out. Slut shamed. Lol.
Okay, I was a hoe. I did bits. Okay, I did a lot more than bits.
Christine before was like, "What are we talking about? How are we going to unload this?" And I was all like, "I'm going to call her out."
So,
Bella,
an amazing thing happened. We went to Uproar.
Do you remember? I remember last podcast we were saying this.
Yeah, so Christine was like very nervous about this Uproar experience.
So, if we need you to remind you, Uproar is a rocker bar full of metal music, rock music, pop punk, and other etc. so on forth.
Yeah, so I was just there kind of like, Christine, you're going to be out of your comfort zone, but you're going to be with your friends, just drink, have fun. Prees was going well.
Was it? Oh, we have a friend called Sean, bless him. Bless his soul.
For everyone else that wasn't the host of Prees was going well. Because...
He had girl troubles and he wanted to get drunk to like get rid of it, which is fine, we've all been there.
But when you don't make it out to go to the actual club...
when you can't make it out
past
Prees, that's when it's problematic.
Yeah. So, like, everything was actually going fine. I think, you know, we got into the club, but then we went to try and find a cash point. That was like a whole journey, but then we got back and then...
I got to bond with new people, so it was fun. I enjoyed that.
It was really fun, like, up until, like... my last memory was going to one of our friends that was out with us that I thought her cousin was fit. And that was, like, my last memory.
Do you remember pissing on the floor in front of everyone?
No. Did that happen? Why are you telling me this now?
You literally... We were on the corner of this street in Birmingham and you went, "Oh, mate, I really need to piss." And you just squatted down in the middle of the street. Not even like in a corner. You didn't go try and look for a corner. And it just came out. And me and Dandy were there like...
I guess I had to pee.
Yeah, you were desperate for that pee.
Yeah, like... shake and dry, move on. I legit don't remember anything about this night, but I woke up in Lichfield with a boy just sitting at like his chair, like not watching me, but like I think he was like waiting for me to come round. And then I woke up in Lichfield and there was a boy and I don't know his name. He was fit, but I literally had no memory of how I got there. I went to Google Maps and realised I was 16 miles away from home. I was wondering how the fuck did we get here? He was like, I paid for a taxi. And then, like, I had to try and find out, like, okay, how did I meet this man? Like, what happened in order for us to get here? And he was just there kind of like, yeah, you came up to me and told me that, like, I was your type. And then... it kind of went from there,
Christine's
I guess.
type's white, skinny and tall.
He had a sleeve tattoo and a nose piercing, so that's also my type. I think I just like people who just like aesthetics. You know?
Like people that like avocado.
I like avocado.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with liking avocado.
I didn't say there was, but you just like people that like avocado.
I don't know if he likes avocado.
He was a hipster.
Yeah, he was kind of...
Christine
he was
likes
quite hipstery.
hipsters.
Yeah, to be fair, the guy I'm talking to now is quite hipstery.
Yeah, he is.
He's
going to
ruin my
art
life.
Major. But it was just messy, because Christine got off with a load of people that night.
I didn't get off with a lot of people.
Yes, you did. You got off with like 3 people.
Yeah, but like 3 people is like not a lot for me.
For Uproar, that's a lot.
That's like a standard like get for me on a night out.
For Uproar, because everyone doesn't go to... well, some people go to Uproar to like, you know, fuck.
I wasn't going to fuck. I literally was...
Yeah, but I knew you was going to. I even called you out on it before. I even said that's what's going to happen.
Everyone kept on saying it, but like in my head, because like...
you just didn't think.
I just hadn't smashed in a long time, okay?
Nah, and Christine said, she was all like, it's going to be full of rockers. It's going to be full of this and that, and I ain't going to feel them. And then my vibe ain't here. Vibe is not named Christine. That's a Twitter name.
Yeah, a vibe called Christine. Go follow me.
But like... you enjoyed yourself at the end of the day.
I did, but I think maybe I enjoyed myself a bit too much that I ended up in fucking Lichfield. Like,
you didn't pay for the taxi.
Yeah, but like, also who pays for like a £50 or so taxi to bring a random girl back home? There's a lot of problematic things about the
Maybe
sitch.
he's just like really lonely. Maybe he's like, do you know the one friend who's the nerd and never gets the girl?
No,
Maybe he was.
He's not that friend.
He wasn't.
Was
he the one that always?
I think he's the hot friend.
Maybe, but what if all the friends are hot and it's like he is the nerd in the hot friend?
If he is the least hot of their friends, then I need to meet the rest of his friends.
Jeez.
But like, it was a fun experience in terms of like, I woke up, he was actually really pleasant, quite nice, and we really vibed on a level, but I just never got around to asking him his name at all, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done till this day.
And we
I
went
spent
to
like 3
Dublin,
hours with him.
And I swear, our whole holiday was trying to find this boy's name.
Yeah, like, we looked on LinkedIn, we looked on Facebook. Like,
we looked at the birth records of Litchfield.
Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I knew a lot of details about him and his life, but I didn't actually know him, which is very problematic in a sense.
Very.
Yeah.
Extremely problematic.
And I let him smash in the morning as well. So I'm like,
yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I was just a bit of a pussy in terms of like saying like, oh, what's your number or anything like that, because I was just there like, oh, but what if it's like, this is it for him, you know, because I think sometimes guys are like that, so I was just very apprehensive to put myself out there, and also I was deeping like, well, he's told me it's a 40-minute trip just to get back to Birmingham New Street. This is Sunday times. All that was on my mind was like, the longest walk of shame I've ever had to do in my life. Like, it was a very long walk of shame, and I feel like I still had residue in my hair. Like, it was a lot, like, on my head, like, and I was thinking,
there was a lot on your head.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, I think I wanted to make it home and just kind of like get showered and get ready to go to work kind of thing, that I really didn't put myself where I would usually be there, like, oh, so, you know, we should keep in touch, what's your name, blah de blah, like, so that's why I kind of like fucked up in that respect.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And now it's a matter of like, at some point I'm just gonna have to go to Uproar again, because he said that him and his friends go there for the vibe, so maybe if I go again this time, I'll see him, I'll be a lot more sober,
you can ask for his
and
number.
then I'll just be there like, what's your name? I don't know if I'll ask for his number, because like, I've now started dating again, so
but you
like,
said you vibed.
we did vibe, but like, he's very problematic in a lot of ways. I like him.
You don't know him.
Yeah, but actions also speak louder than words.
Yeah.
He's very problematic in the respect of like, as a 26-year-old, he should definitely be a lot more responsible than he was when he was with me.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, if you're already this reckless, and this is like night one, not day one, this is like night one, then like, what am I meant to expect from you? And he was just there like, you've kind of come out like the end of like a mad 2 weeks. So I'm just there kind of like, what were you doing in those 2 weeks that made it so wild? Well, he was moving into his new place, but still, I don't know, there's like an air of irresponsibility around him.
Do you not kind of like that?
I think I liked it in terms of like, this is fun, but if I think about it long term, like, let's say if I did like get his number the next time I saw him and we started chatting, started dating and all that jazz, a part of me would just be there like, this motherfucker could easily ruin my life with his like irresponsibility.
Yeah.
But also like, he seemed like he was quite like money well, so like maybe that could be like a fun ride.
Maybe it could just like be an experience. I mean, Litchfield is dead, let's be real.
Yeah, that's why he comes to Birmingham to go for a night out, but like, it also makes me wonder like, what about me made you think like, I will take you back to my home, which is this far away, like stopping my night out with my friends? Like, do you do this every time you go out?
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to think like, is he like a little slut as well? Because like, I used to be a little slut, a little hoe, but like these days that's not really me. So I don't know if that's just how he moves all the time.
I don't think the slut ever dies.
No, it probably doesn't. But at the same time, I think I kind of like know how to like control it when I actually am in control. Like, I know when I want to sleep with people and when not to, kind of thing.
I am currently, if anyone's wondering, looking at Uproar and who likes the photos to try and find this boy, just in case. Oh, 1 second. But yeah, carry on, Christine.
It is just one of those things that I don't, apart from all the things we were talking about, I don't really know much else about him. So I'm just kind of like...
Well, he works for the council for a start, so that's a red flag. No, I'm joking.
Like, what if he just does this with, like, a lot of different girls? Like, I'm not trying to say what our morning was special or anything. It was probably, like, just a standard morning. But, like, I don't want it to be a standard morning for the guy that, like, I'm with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with him, it's very much like... I think there's potential to like you, but at the same time...
Do you see potential?
I see, like, maybe 45% potential.
Okay.
Because, like, there's a lot of things that overshadow the nice things that we kind of experienced that night.
Plus, you only knew him for about 8 hours.
Yeah. He was, like, very, very much, like, fuckable. Like... That's without him opening his mouth. And when he opened his mouth, he was just, like, very vibey. And, like, we had things in common. It was just very easy to talk to him and actually, like, be sarcastic without, like, being on the defence, which I have a habit of doing.
Yeah.
So I was just very surprised at how easily I opened up to him without, like, being forced to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm trying to, like... soften up anyway, so he might have just caught me on a good day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Plus you were very pissed as well.
Yeah, like
very.
I don't know what happened that night.
You had fun though, so...
Yeah, I blame the whiskey. Because whiskey always wipes my memory.
We had I was with my friend, we was with our friends Daniel, and he had this thing where he put vodka with water together. And like, I was like, do you know what, I've run out of my gin, because I had my Perma Violet, and I was like, I haven't got any more gin, and I've run out of money, so I'm like, I'll just take it. So he was like...
It was Paint Stripper.
It was. Also, Joey Essex is very attractive.
You little slut.
I'm like fully down to have this.
The thing about Joey Essex, I think, is like, he's very aesthetically pleasing, but sometimes he talks and I'm just turned off. Like, he's sweet, but also sometimes he talks, and then
I think he's that, like, weird dumb where he's, like, knows he's dumb and he's just trying to, like, you know...
See, I don't like that. For me, I like a man that's, like...
Maybe he is really intelligent IRL, but you just never see it, because that's, like, his brand to be dumb.
He has to learn how to tell the time by looking at, like, a clock on his foot.
Oh.
Yeah, very odd. Very odd. I think he comes from, like, a sweet place, but, like, also... I can't handle, like, stupidity.
Do we stand Celebrity Juice? Because I have no idea.
I never did when it was out. I just didn't find Keith Lemon funny. But, like, that's just
I've
me.
never watched it, but I just know that there's loads of attractive people on it.
I don't think it's a show people watch anymore.
Trash.
Everyone is doing TikToks now. Everyone's joined TikTok, and I'm over TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with them. I'm done with the ticking and the talking.
I stand
You're not
John Barrowman.
I don't really know what he's doing these days.
That. Sorry. I got sidetracked from Uproar and then I went on Instagram and I got a supple sidetracked.
Yeah, like, talk about not paying attention, not being on the ball.
I was paying attention. You're talking about your man.
Yeah, he's not my man though. Like,
I say it's your man.
I think it's one of those, like, I'd have to see him again and just kind of see how I feel. Like, I was, like, obsessing for the first week because, like, I think I had a lot to deal with in terms of the situation. Like, imagine the instant karma of the lady that, like, removes your contraception being the one that gives you your morning after pill. Embarrassing. Yeah. Not fun, but she was actually really nice. I was very surprised she didn't, like, give me a lecture. I was like, thanks for, like, being so understanding.
Well, we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that I'm not carrying someone's spawn.
And if you are, then, like...
Shit.
We've had a discussion.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm involved, but, like, we had a discussion.
Yeah.
We had the talk.
Yeah.
And Christine, I think she said she's down to let it go.
Yeah, just
Her
they're
choice.
like, at the tender age of 22, we had the tour.
We did.
But no, it's just like there was a lot of madness surrounding it, so it's kind of like dealing with the trauma of the whole situation. Because there's like a lot of trauma embedded in it, but like at face value, you just can. The only thing you can do is like laugh and joke about it. But I think I've come to terms with like the more like serious side of everything, and I'm calm again. So I'm just there, kind of like, if I go there and I see him, that's cool. I think I'd rather get it over and done with, just to kind of close that chapter in my life. Like nothing
that, or
against
you could
him.
leave it open,
But
and then like just have it like. Just that, like, the mystery.
So I hate unfinished business, and I hate not knowing things.
No, the finished business is leaving it in the mystery.
For me, the finished business is finding out his name.
Nah.
Just because, like...
I can't remember half the dicks I've sucked.
I can remember... I once made a top trumps about all the dicks I sucked.
Oh.
Not all the dicks, but just all the guys. Oh. It was actually quite fun, although I deleted it out of respect for my ex at the time, but, like... Now I'm thinking about it, like...
Your ex, did you?
No, okay. I didn't include him in the list, but I just did it at a time when I was dating him, because I was in Cuba, we were bored, and we thought, let's make a list of, like, all the people we slept with, and I was like...
With your ex?
No, I did it with my friends. Yeah. So, like, me and the gals made a list of all the guys that I'd slept with, and then we looked them all up on Facebook and stuff, like, looking up, like, rating them on looks, because we had to agree as a team on, like, looks.
Okay.
And then, of course, I talked about the situations. So we had categories such as like sex, like were they good in bed? We had banter, like was their chat good? Was their personality good? Of course, their looks. And then we had this one of like external banter with kind of like the situation. So you talk about like, yeah, so like he was my friend's cousin or something like that, and then kind of say like what kind of banter comes from him being your like, you know, friend's cousin.
Banter's so big in the dating
So
world.
it was one of those where it's kind of like, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we laugh about this situation, or like how embarrassing is it for you? So that was like a whole list, but I deleted it out of respect, which I regret doing because like, ugh.
Is banter and jokes just that big for straight people?
Like you have.
Because I'm on Reddit / Tinder.
Yeah.
Half of it is an opening of a joke. Send a weird gif.
No, it's not
this,
even about like that. It's
it.
just kind of like about the back and forth. So kind of like, can I say certain things to you? Can you say certain things to me? It's not really about like just gifts, because I was talking to a guy earlier and I was just there like, you know, a lot of your guys' game is very weak. Like, ask us questions that are outside the norm. Don't like overstep our boundaries. Like, actually be funny and not think you're just funny. Because it was just there, like, he was like, so, like, you know, what do you mean guys' game is weak? I was like, yeah, you guys don't actually have anything new or funny to say. You just think that you do. So I was just like, guys, you need to up your game. Like, you really need to give us good banter, not just, like, the banter you have with the lads. Banter. Why not? Don't you want to laugh with the person?
You know I'm not a bantery person.
But I like to laugh, so, like, I need to make sure
I like to laugh.
I can, like, banter with, like, we can just, like, you know, go back and forth, roast each other, just really be on the shits level.
Yeah.
Because I like that in a person, because I'm like, if your character means, like, you can take it when I give it, then, like, I'm like, yeah.
It just takes me a while for me to develop banter.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have good banter with, like, my boys.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the banter one. But
you
like, I will have a one-liner. I'll get one. Everyone else will be throwing banter left and forth, and I'll have like a one-liner, which is fine.
When he throws shade at you singing the theme song of IC Potential Podcast, the shade, he has shade, basically.
But like, banter to me is just like a foreign concept. I don't know.
I think it really does. I think it does derive from like, because it's like it not started as a straight lad thing. Like,
yeah,
women
it is
know
lad culture.
Like, women also know how to banter amongst themselves, but it's always in a different way. And it's then like the mixing of how like boys and girls receive each other. I like the back and forth. I think I like the little bit of a chase. I like saying like the right things or the wrong things just to see how you react and things like that. Because I think with banter, it's about seeing how they react to
Maybe
things.
I do banter, but I'm just thinking it the wrong way. Because, like,
Yeah.
when I really like you, I will be annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I will, like, go out my way to try and be annoying. But, like, I think I only do that with dudes. But, like, I don't even like the dudes, I just like being annoying. Maybe because I want attention as a friend. Like, that's me trying to banter. But, like, I'm not really bantering. Because, like, for backstory, I'm the friend people will talk to when they're crying. Like,
Yeah.
that's me as a friend. I've accepted that as my place in life.
I think people come to you kind of like, Jake, I need some advice, or like,
Yeah.
I feel very sad.
Which is fine.
But it's depressing, guys.
I mean, it is depressing.
Jake has range.
But, like, I like to be that person, because it's like kind of
Yeah.
like people rely on me for a certain thing, which I'm down for. But when it comes to banter, like, I don't know.
I think it's just one of those where with certain people you can, and not with
Yeah.
everyone.
Maybe because I
thing.
didn't really have a solid friend group in school.
Well, it's because we bounced around a lot based on like who you actually like as a person.
But you settled down going year 9, 10, 11.
Not really. Like
You were
should have seen
still
me in
Kirsty's
sixth.
crew.
I was just still in between
Oh.
because like Gemma was still around, so I could hang with her, and then there was like, you know, I hung out with Josh Bond a lot that year.
Wasn't he in Kirsty's crew?
No, he's just
Kirsty's
his ex.
She's Kirsty's ex?
He was Kirsty's ex.
No.
Okay, so like before
The
me and Kirsty were
drama.
friends, right? Like she knew I liked Josh Bond. Well, she didn't know
Oh,
I
I
liked
remember
him,
you liking
but
Josh
she
Bond. That
started
was a
dating
big
him,
thing.
and I didn't know who was dating him. And then like she asked me who I liked, and then I told her it was him. Well, she knew she was dating him, so back then I had beef with her because it was like you knew I liked your boyfriend, and you didn't just tell me then and there that he was your boyfriend. So then like we're very standoffish for like we only became friends in year 10 after like they had broken up and whatnot. But like yeah, I was just there like at the time I was like, she's shady. But like I think she helped me. She was one of the people that kind of helped me have the courage to like ask out Jason. So like that kind of helped with like us developing a friendship. And then by year 11 we were like friends. But yeah, I remember I was like, you were such a shady bitch at the time. Like this, and then yeah.
I don't know. I didn't have
You
this
didn't know
drama.
that.
I don't have drama.
Yeah, this is the thing. I wasn't looking for drama. The drama just found me based on a boy that I liked. That now I look back at and I'm like, rah, you don't even find him attractive.
Isn't
you
he
know?
bald now?
Yeah.
I
big
mean,
beard.
bald, if he can work it.
Like,
work
bald
it.
is a look if you're like Common, and Common's hot and he's bald, you know?
Common. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a
like,
shade. That's like a shade.
Common is like hot.
Common? What's common?
Common is
Like
a
a
guy.
Pokemon card.
No, he's a rapper.
Oh!
He's
I
like
thought you
a
meant,
bald
like,
man.
A class. He's common.
No,
How dare he? I'm
Oh,
like,
I don't like
bitch,
Common.
we're
so-
common.
I'm not Common.
Well, we're like below. No,
I'm not. I'm like, bitch, I got class.
I think I got class. You got ass.
That I do have. I cannot lie. I got big butt and I cannot lie.
These other brothers, they just can't.
They
just
really
can't
can't.
tonight.
These brothers, they be out here. They be sliding in my DMs. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to vent about boys. The guys that keep on, like, not the guys. Person that keeps on sliding in my DMs, right? When he's horny, and it's just, they're like, if we're not going to do anything about it, leave me the fuck alone.
No,
I'm tired of you.
I get him. Sometimes if I get horny and I want to slide into some DMs and just like have a bit of horny chatting, and that's like a connection.
No, but like, don't keep on saying like we're gonna fuck if we're just never gonna fuck. Like, I know where you live. Like, you literally live like 5 minutes away from me. Leave me the fuck alone, because I've got real ass bachelors
Maybe
in my
he's
DMs.
just like really scared and nervous.
Have you seen the videos he sends me?
Is that the one you sent to me?
No, that was a different guy. He was just a
Yeah,
guy.
but like videos are different from like an actual person. Like
Nah.
it takes a lot of courage.
It's one of them ones like, you've known me for a long time, so like
Oh, childhood friend, primary school.
not childhood
Mrs.
friend.
Baker.
Remember that person I told you usually slides in my DMs?
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't like
Yeah,
him.
exactly. That's why I'm like, leave me alone.
The thing is, he doesn't even slide in with like something like funny or creative. It's just like
it's just very basic, and I'm
Yeah.
just there like, he's one of those guys with the
he
weak ass
doesn't
game.
talk well.
He's got weak ass game.
Yeah.
But he just keeps on bothering me, and now I'm just like, do I just block him?
Block him?
Do I just block him?
He hurt my friend. You should block him.
Just like,
I'm
do I
not
just
beef
block
with him
him?
because you should block him.
Nah. It's one of them ones where it's just like, I can't deal with man. I can't deal with mans. Some guys just ask me if the podcast is my full-time job, and I'm like, lol.
Is he the guy? Let's shout him out. Let's go. Is he cute? We'll do a review for you if
his
you're
name
listening.
is... Nah, I can't reveal their names. Because they're new. Like,
Well,
they might...
he'll know. Okay, guy who listens to the podcast, we're going to review. I'm going to give you a review.
It's like, they're not going to make it to... They're like, these guys are just... Some of these guys aren't making the cut. Like...
Well, they've got 24 hours to make the cut. You can video chat on Bumble. That's problematic.
That's wild.
That is really problematic.
They can just send you, like, pictures. I love now that, like, guys are starting to, like, expire and disappear, because it's like, okay, you're not going to waste my time. That's calm. And then
I can't
it's only
stand
the
Bumble
guys...
because it's not, like, one for me.
Do they not, like...
They've got Bumble BFF, but that's for best friends forever. And I'm like...
But don't they... I thought Bumble Date was also available to just, like, everyone.
No, I
But
don't...
how do you decide who's going to do the
Someone who
talking
matches
first?
second? Let me do Bumble.
Yeah.
I'll download Bumble.
Because I remember once I tried Bumble Biz. I actually connected with someone through Bumble Biz.
Is that
like,
business Bumble?
yeah, because I was just like looking for more networking, more contacts for like writing and like illustration, stuff like that. I actually met a girl off Bumble, and like she is one of my collaborators for my Tinder Tales like story. Yeah.
Bumble's... I ain't dealing with it.
I actually don't mind it now, because I think what it does with Tinder, you'll just like get a lot of matches, and then like one or two guys will pop up to you. One of them just wants to fuck you, and then the other one's just wet as fuck, right? So that's what you kind of get from it. Whereas with Bumble, because I have to like, I do the swipe, like we all do the swiping, and then I pop up first. So if you actually respond and then we actually get to talking, it's because you want to, not just because you want to boost your ego. Because like in 24 hours, if you're not feeling me,
No,
then
I have
you're
to
gone.
do Bumble BFF.
Why?
Because there's no straight thing.
Do they not just? That's weird.
Let me see.
Because they make
Let
you
me
go
see.
through a lot of hoops to say like what you are.
Between
and...
22 and 27, I was problematic last year.
Really?
23.
For me, I was like
26.
between 20 on Tinder. I was like 22 and 29, like in September.
Current location,
when I
solid
first
gold,
started.
travel mode, sent advanced BFF filters.
That's weird. Maybe delete your account and start again.
No.
Well, do you even have
Is there
anyone
like,
on it?
how do I do like not BFF?
Yeah,
Bumble date.
Bumble Date, yeah.
Bumble.
So
okay,
you chose
let's go.
Bumble
Switch
BFF.
to date. But it's going to come up with girls.
No, it
Wait,
won't.
what?
Because you say your sexuality, so it does it based on that.
This never used to happen, Christine.
Jake, I think he's just been using Bumble wrong, guys.
Christine.
Jake doesn't know how to use
No,
Bumble.
I'm good
Exposed.
with technology. I am like
Exposed.
technology wizard.
No, you've been exposed.
Honey. Well, Christine used plenty of fish.
Jake uses plenty of fish, and he made me get plenty of fish, and I deleted plenty
No,
of
I
fish.
don't. I don't use plenty of fish.
But you have it. He has it active as a thing. So Jake doesn't know how to use Bumble.
No,
but I
don't.
think I like the fact that like it gives me 24 hours. And if I think I think I just message everyone now and then
No.
see what comes back to me.
Is that me?
Is that you? That is you. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that one. I always like that one. That's like sexy.
I don't work there. Go
I think
away.
you're gonna have to like up
I'm
your Bumble
professional
game.
shade thrower at Shade Station.
Oh.
I'm lead singer at Dalton Academy. I'm YouTube.
You're just YouTube.
How do I like add job?
Like that.
Chilling.
Jake doesn't know how to operate Bumble. It's actually sad to watch.
Chilling.
Right now.
I am chilling.
He doesn't know what he's doing right now. It's so much.
Yes, I do. I am chilling.
With the homies. What? Gang,
Homies.
gang, gang, gang.
No, if I put chilling as my job is chilling at homies.
Chilling at homies. Chilling at homies.
Exercise almost never. Okay.
I put mine as sometimes, even though I actually am active, but I know that because I eat like junk, it doesn't show that I exercise. I was like, I need to just give an accurate portrayal of like who I am. But yeah, I do like Bumble because like the guys that do kind of come back to me are guys that I do want to talk to, and
Yeah.
like they want to talk to me, and I think there's less of the fuckboys on Bumble. Like, you still get some, but there's a lot less of them than we get on Tinder, because they're just kind of like, half of them are looking for relationships, and then some of them don't stay. Some of them are looking for like something casual, and then I'm in the middle looking for something casualationship. And
I don't like dating apps.
There's guys like that are kind of tickling my fancy at the moment.
But you kind of like, let me test the waters.
Yeah, I'm very much kind of like, I've got a date on Saturday now with a guy.
Where you going? Big John's?
No, like, we're just gonna have like an art session at his, like, just kind of creating shit. Like,
that's cute. I like that.
And he said he's gonna make me coffee with his little coffee machine that has a froth there. Like, I'm enjoying just kind of like talking to people again and actually talking to them. Because some of the guys that I was talking to before on Tinder, they're just kind of like, they just take the conversation to places you don't want to go, and it just like makes you feel uncomfortable. And I think that's another good thing on here. Like, as soon as someone makes you feel uncomfortable, it's just easier to just be there like, I'm not going to keep you because I don't know how many matches I have.
Oh wow, someone commented on our video.
Did they? Shit.
Canadian man, we stan you.
What did they say? Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Oh, love that.
I want to meet a man. I want to go to a D&D or like a game shop, and I want to like be in like a rival D&D group, and then like some of his party dies, some of my party die, and then his DM dies in like real life. So then like they've got a crew that needs a DM, and we've got a crew, but half our crew are dead. So then they're
your
remaining.
romance involves a death.
No, but like it's just there for the drama.
Can he not just like move cities or something?
He moves cities. You make it less dramatic.
Okay, fine.
That could have been like.
You can kill him.
I don't want to kill him now because now like he has a family.
No. He dead now.
No.
The family's crying. The funeral's happened. They all shed in tears. He's dead.
Okay, reset.
I killed it. I'm so sorry.
I want to go like either that or like I finally go to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Okay.
And like we're dueling. I've got my Naturia plant deck, and like he's running something like humble but not like too meta. And like I don't know what should I say. Like it's like if he's running like a plant princess or dragon maids, like you know. And then we're just battling, and then I let him win because you know.
Why do you want to let him win?
Because like then it's like ooh.
Do you want
like,
him to have
I'm
the
putting
power?
my shoulder up, and it's like ooh.
So do you want him to think he's in control, but you're in control?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Jedi mind trick.
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
That, or we go Disneyland and make our own lightsabers for $1,000.
What?
That's my ideal. You can make your own lightsabers in Disneyland.
What does the lightsaber do? Does it just make the
but it's personalized.
Can yours like be like? Can it be like dick shaped then?
Maybe.
I don't know if it, but it's
I'd
Disney.
fuck myself with a lightsaber. You could put it up there and zoom, 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 zoom. Clean you out. You wouldn't need an enema.
It's like, doctor, I got a lightsaber in my butt. Like, what?
I don't know. That or Comic Con.
Okay.
Meet some.
But what would you do at Comic Con? Like, how would you meet them? At like
I don't know. Last time I went, all I did was walk around for 4 hours straight on my own. Well, I was with a pal, but it was kind of like I was on my own. Because they were in a relationship, so I was like third wheeling, so it's kind of...
God damn it, people. Don't let us third wheel your relationship.
I'm always third wheel. I third wheeled on Valentine's Day.
Well, who?
My friend, Lily.
Oh,
Lily,
wow.
I love you if you're listening to this.
That's
well, no, because they said... I was like, oh, I'm going to go around Lily's... Well, I wanted to go... We was at the library that one time.
Yeah.
Lily's around the corner from the library. So I was all like, Lily, I'm right around the corner. Can we hang out? And I was all like... Because Valentine's Day to me doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah,
like,
I think for us it was just like a Tuesday, so we were just like doing our thing.
Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, sure. I was like, well, shit, it's Valentine's Day. Are you sure you want me around? She was like, but I think then she couldn't say no because she already said yes.
I would have just been there like, no.
Yeah.
Like, what were they doing for Valentine's Day? Was it like...
Nothing.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
We ordered Chinese.
Oh, that's fine. If they weren't doing anything...
We ordered Chinese.
No, but they weren't doing anything, so it's fine.
But Valentine's Day third wheel.
But, like...
I loved it, though,
It's not
'cause
really a third
Jake
wheel
and
if
Lily
they're
are
not celebrating.
two of my favourite people in the world. So, like, I don't mind third wheeling on Valentine's Day. To be honest with you, before they opened the door, I think they were fucking. Calling you out, I think they were fucking.
Well, sometimes you just need, like...
No, because I knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. No answer.
Who's there?
Go back out. Ring their Facebook messages 4 times because you know I'm extra.
Yeah.
No answer. Ring WhatsApp. No answer. Knock, knock, knock on the door again. About 10 minutes pass. Oh, they opened the door. Both in dressing gowns.
Oh, okay. They were definitely fucking.
They were fucking.
Yeah.
They were doing Valentine's Day.
I'd invite you to my Valentine's Day if I had a partner.
I don't think I would.
I'd just say, like...
Because I
chill
know
with us.
Jake and Lily. Like, them two are chill. And, like,
Yeah.
we can chill together because we've lived together for 2 years.
But I feel like I'm going to be someone that's chill. Once I choose them.
No. When you're with someone, Christine, you're gonna like, and it's a Valentine's Day because you've not had a Valentine's Day before, other than like
Like, I've had them, but not properly had... Like,
But like,
my last Valentine's Day was not an ideal Valentine's Day.
I feel like you're gonna make
And
your ideal
then
Valentine's
the
Day.
other Valentine's Day was like a late celebration of Valentine's Day, which
Yeah.
isn't really Valentine's
I feel
Day.
like your next Valentine's Day will be your big Valentine's Day, and I'm not a part of that.
If it is that, then if it's gonna be big, I'm just gonna tell them, like, take me away, like legit. If you want me to be happy today,
You could go to Cornwall,
I was thinking more like abroad, you know.
Isle of Man, Isle of Wight,
I was thinking more like further out, you know.
Ireland,
I was thinking further out.
Greece, Greenland.
Christine would die. An icicle would come back in the shape of Christine. And they were like, what happened to her? And he's like, she didn't make it. And I'll be like, as long as he loved me.
Malta.
I'd go somewhere where it's quite warm at the moment. Maybe like Morocco. I feel like I definitely have like a fun Valentine's Day with like my partner in Morocco. It's in February.
But I just hate January.
Why are you beefing with January this hard in March?
Because, like, winter, like, September, November, December, I can deal. Because you got lots going on. January's dire.
This January was the longest January of my entire fucking life.
It's been a blur to me.
I don't think just like emotionally and spiritually, January was testy. And like this whole 2020 needs to like stop.
2020 is a weirdo.
Put it on pause because I just can't.
10 years ago, we were in school.
Yeah. I was fat.
I was having
back then.
chewing gum. I'm still fat. I'm having chewing gum thrown in my hair.
You were skinny back then.
No, I was still chubby. I just hit it well.
Nah, you were very skinny. Remember that picture we saw of you?
What picture?
On your old Insta. Remember when you made the other Insta? You were very skinny.
That was when I had puberty.
Ah. But you weren't fat back then. I was fat. I looked like a Malteser.
No.
There's like a picture I always like to compare to. Like whenever I like look good in a picture, I look like an actual Malteser.
Like we were just
I look like an actual Malteser. My face is that round.
We were just prepubescent. So like we didn't get it in. So Christine didn't have her boobly boobs, and like her, her hips and her figure.
Well, no, I got my boobs in like year 8, but I still looked like my face looked like a Malteser. It was so round, so chubby, and the rest of my body was just fat. I was just like a little Malteser, a tall Malteser.
I'm like white chocolate Malteser.
Oh, sexy.
It is quite sexy.
I'm enjoying it. Guess what we're doing, guys? Guess what we're doing, guys? I'm joking. I don't like joking that way.
No. We kissed once and she threw up.
It wasn't because of the kiss.
She says.
I literally just had bad food that day. No. Yeah, it was definitely because of the kiss. It was revolting.
It was so bad.
That's when I learnt I didn't like white boys.
That's when I learnt I didn't like women.
It's like, bitch, you done you. It's like, don't put this all on me. I'm just joking. White boys can get it. Black boys can get it. Latino boys can definitely get it. I was watching On My Block today.
Inuit people?
If they're sexy, yeah.
What about people from Alaska? What about Martians? Ooh.
If they're sexy, they can get it.
I'd let the Mars rover have me.
Oh, roaming around.
It's got an attachment.
Oh, God. This has turned into, like, robotiality. Like, I don't know what you call it when people are into robots.
Cyber sex.
No, cyber sex is when you, like...
What if you're doing it to cyborg?
That's cyborg sex.
Cyber sex.
It's not cyber, it's cyborg.
Would you be a robot?
I couldn't be a robot, like... Because, like, what kind of robot has thick thighs?
You could have the thick thigh enhancement.
I like my regular thick thighs, because, like, when I slap them, they, like, make a noise, you know?
Maybe it's like a Doctor Who situation.
Yeah, it might be.
I don't know what that meant. I just wanted to say it.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
No
like
one knows what it
drunk
means.
now. Why am I drunk?
I think because I don't know. We're delirious. Are we high right now?
Probably.
Imagine doing this high.
No. Jake is trying to get, like, they've been devising a plan to have me take weed. Like,
I just give you edibles without telling you.
There's all like, instead of putting tobacco in a cigarette, we'll put tea leaves. Like,
they literally could just make edibles.
I said that. No, actually, no, they'd have to, like, not tell me.
Yeah. So, guys, if you're listening, we're doing the edibles. And we just won't tell them which ones are the edible ones and which ones aren't.
It'd be like a pick and mix.
I feel like you'd like it.
I'd love to get drunk with everyone. Like, I want I want my own house so I can have a house party.
We could always try and make Sean have a house party.
No, you just D&D every 5 minutes.
No, it's fine.
The only way we could have Sean to have a house party is if we bring single females.
I'm a single female.
But would you have it with Sean?
No. Last time he tried.
I did try.
No, like, he tried it on me at Prees.
Yeah.
And I was just there like, Sean, honey, no.
You did say he'd suck my dick. And I was all like, Sean, no.
I think he was trying everyone.
He's a loosey-goosey when he's drunk.
Yeah, a little bit like me.
You are a loosey-goosey.
I know.
Especially in a club full of rockers. Christine's new type is rockers, so if we've only got cute rockers listening.
Remember, you said my type was hipster. He was hipster, not rocker.
Are you saying rockers aren't hipster? Rockers are the new hipster.
Are they now?
Yeah, rockers are the new hipster. Because, like, they're a dying breed.
Do you remember what any of the other guys looked like?
No.
No.
Saw them from afar. Saw you kissing from afar because you're the only black girl in the club.
What kind of like hair?
It was so easy. I was so like, where's the black girl? Oh, it's Christine! There she is! It was like, where's Wally? But
at least I'm like easy to find. That's like an upside of it. Like, you can find me easily. Yeah. Whereas, like, if I was looking for you guys, I'd be like...
But if we was in your R&B club, would it be easier to find me?
Nah, R&B clubs are just mixed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just, like, the club.
Because the one next to Dragon Inn in Birmingham...
Which one?
In the Arcadian at the bottom.
Oh, Lavana. Yeah, I've been there. That was just, like... It was mainly white people. I was just
when I went there, it was just mainly black people.
Oh, no. Like, when we went in August, it was mainly white people. I was just there, like... I was looking at Jason, I was like... Shit, me, you, Santa and Nathan, we're the black ones here.
Oh, I love Nathan, he's such fun.
I do love Nathan. Nathan is such a good night out.
Such a fun. I haven't been on a night out because, like, I don't know him like that. But me and him used to be league buddies. We used to play league together. We used to play games and, like, zombies and, like, you know.
I love Nathan. Like, Nathan, soul.
He's a good soul. He's a good egg.
Good gem.
There's a lot of good eggs.
Like that.
We know a lot of good eggs.
We do.
I like calling people good eggs.
I like eggs. I just like eggs.
My family go overboard at Easter. They buy like 12 different racks of Easter eggs and then they give me about 7, expect me not to get big.
I need a man who'll buy me the right Easter egg at Easter, so yeah. That's basically what I'm looking for.
Just a solid.
Shall I ask Babes if he'll buy me Lindt chocolate?
Wait, you didn't show me the dude who listens to our podcast.
Oh yeah, so shout out to our new listener.
You said don't tell his name. He might sue us.
Our new listener who's listening.
We'll call him Jericho.
He's also a writer like me.
Wait, is this the dude you haven't ate with?
No. So I'm only talking to him at the moment, but
Oh, he's
like
cute. I
he's
like
like a
him.
writer as well. So like I was like, yeah, you're fun. The two guys I'm actually like interested in at the moment both do the same thing that
Yeah.
I do, but I think they probably do it better than I do. I think they have more experience because they both are
I
older.
like his tea. I vibe with this boy.
Yeah,
Because his thing says a lion, and you know how much I like to lion. I had a 3-hour lion today.
yeah. Lazy. To be fair, I can't say shit because I literally had a lie-in until I got ready to come out.
What? That's worse than me. At least I sit on that floor.
No, but well, I did go up and downstairs. Like
Chris.
So I woke up,
Aguilera.
went downstairs, made breakfast, came upstairs with breakfast, carried on watching my show,
What show?
finished on my block,
Okay.
finished watching my show.
Hmm.
Then I went downstairs to take a bath, came back upstairs, and then just laid there listening to music for a while because like I just couldn't be fucked. And I just stayed like that until like 2 o'clock when I was like, shit, maybe I should get ready. But I was like talking to people
Yeah.
in all that time. It was just a matter of like, I just really felt lazy. Like today's my lazy day and I'm kind of glad work got cancelled for me tomorrow because I'm just kind of like, I can do my exercise, get back in bed.
What are you going to do if we get... So me and Christine have applied... Oh, what's that? Oh, God, this is a big yawn. Me and Christine have applied for this programme. Which I looked the programme up. I typed that programme in on Google.
Did you?
It's a it's a West Midlands Creative Alliance thing where they want like creatives over the age of 21 to like come in with a boot camp or something like that.
Yeah, and this kind of like help mould us for like the industry.
Yeah, and it's got work placement, and that's really why I've applied because
The work placement
I
is
wanna
like
work-
quite vital.
it's a work placement in Birmingham. Now Birmingham's television industry. I did a television degree, so this is why I'm really interested. And I was like, Christine loves television. She's in media and all that like crap, so she'll be interested too.
Yeah. I'm a writer.
Birmingham's television industry is dry. There's like 3 big production companies, ITV and BBC, and then it's like full fat.
And
Media 24 or something like, or Media 48.
40, I think.
One of the 5.
Yeah. And most of them, what they do within Birmingham is not as much on the creative side anymore.
No.
Like, it's like the BBC hub. Like, they do a podcast there, but mainly it's like meetings for production and like distribution and all that jazz. So they don't do kind of like the practical fun stuff for it.
Yeah.
Someone's starting to like Bumble. I see.
Well, it's just if there's an app where I can swipe, I will swipe.
He's gonna work out Bumble. He's gonna love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
We applied to that, and like I've been out of work for about 4 months now. 5 months. Weird.
5 since
Yeah.
like November.
November.
Yeah. 5.
They're not saying I haven't been applying to jobs. I got out my job, immediately went to Leeds to have a job interview, didn't get it. Then had another job interview, overqualified. Then had another job interview,
Not passionate enough.
not passionate enough.
It was for law work, so
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to be law work. They wanted someone to stay as a legal admin. The thing about legal admin, no one stays in legal admin other than my girl Jenny. Shout out to Jenny.
Jenny, you rock.
She's a queen. She's been in there for 13 years. Do you know what? Props to the lady. Don't know how she's living on that wage, but props to the lady. Oh no, it's weird. What is this podcast, by the way?
I don't know. We've literally gone up and down.
Did we even have a topic in the first place?
I think we were just going to recap like what happened at Uproar and then kind of like where we've been ever since. Like, you know, are there any people?
Dublin?
Are there any people in your DMs?
No
No.
one's ever in my DMs. No one talks to me
Why don't they?
because no one's ever liked me.
They probably
That's
do.
no one has ever and went out of their way to say, Jake, I like you, other than females.
You do attract a lot of females.
I
Are you
don't know
sure you don't want to just
why.
try pussy now?
No.
You could just give it a go. Just like a little taste.
Not even trying that
Little
buffet.
dabble.
You know I'm all open for the buffet, but
You
I'm
can
not
still
up
eat
for that
girls'
buffet.
asses.
No, that's icky.
That's
Girls'
icky.
asses have cooties.
Ugh, we got cooties. No. Just like, yeah, you attract a lot of females.
Yeah, I've had a couple girls ask me out in the past, and it's weird because like, as soon as a girl does that to me, I can't try and it's hard for me to be friends with them.
Does it just play in the back of your mind like, shit, she wants to fuck me?
Yeah, it's just like I never I think the past couple times that I did have a female as a friend, like I was just so friendly with them, and like I was like their BFF, like blah 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 blah.
And that's what we girls want. We want a best friend.
And I'm not like overtly like, yeah, queens, like I do have my times, like you know,
like when he throws the shade,
you
or when
know.
you're just like, bitch, what?
But like, you know, I think people just
You're very like hetero passing, aren't you? You're quite straight passing.
Well, not
I'd
straight
say, like,
passing. I don't like straight passing because then it assumes that there's like an identity.
It's one of those, like, let's say like your normal average guy.
I'm not
kind of
stereotypical. What's
You're not camp.
stereotypically
Yeah.
camp? I am camp,
but
I
you're
give
not like
myself camp.
stereotypically like.
I don't know.
No, I
It's a
wouldn't say
weird
you're
one.
like overtly camp.
I think it's trying to find the
I
right
think you're
words.
very like subtle.
Yeah,
You're very like subtly flamboyant.
maybe. Yeah,
You're not flamboyant,
I'll give
basically.
myself that.
Yeah, you're just kind of like
But yeah,
very subtle,
Yeah.
lay low, like unless because let's say like we go in assuming everyone is hetero, right? And unless you state or ask,
which
then
I hardly ever get to say.
yeah,
'Cause
people will just assume
People
that you
just
are
out
straight.
me.
Yeah,
People will. My friend Ross, calling you out, fucking Ross. I don't even get a chance if he's there. He'll be there. Like, this is Gay Jake. I'm like,
this is gay Jake. For me, I don't even like. I think the only time I had to like really say like, "Oh yeah, Jake is gay," was when my mum thought that me and him were dating, and she was just there like, because I was talking about how like I was going to Dublin with him, and she was just there like, what you need in life is like you just need a boy that's like your friend and like someone who's like your partner. You're interested in the same things.
Wait,
blah,
does she
blah,
not
blah.
approve of me?
No. It's not that she doesn't approve of you. Like she was giving you the approval because I was like, me and Jake
okay.
are into like the photography stuff together, the podcast stuff together, the creative
As
shit.
long as I got the approval.
So in her head, she was thinking like, "This is the boy you need to be with, Christine." And then I was just there like, "Yeah, that's all well and good, Mum, but he's gay."
Oh, bless
I had
him.
to just tell her for the sake of like, I am not dating this boy if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Just to like steer her back to reality. Like, Regina, come back.
Regina.
I was like, please, no.
No.
This isn't what it is. But I think our families are just gonna forever think we're dating until like we
True.
date other people.
My nan literally calls you the black girl.
Yes, I've got a
hands down.
nickname.
Pauline is my queen, and Pauline is my world, but you are the black girl.
Oh my god.
I'm very sorry for that.
It's okay, I'm the black girl. Like, it's like an uproar. I'm the black girl. We've got this. It's solid.
I know where I am. I know what's the tea. I am the black girl.
It just works. Because you know what? I am the black girl. I get it. Oh.
Because this one time, my nan and granddad saw me out in Chelmsley, like with Christine, and then my nan phoned me up, like after me and Christine, and she was like, oh, "Granddad saw you. She said you was with a black girl. How is everything?" I was like,
It's like, Nan, I'm trying out the swell life, okay? It's just that chocolate
Bless
and
him.
vanilla
like
she's
she's not racist at all, but like she's got that undertones of the time.
Yeah.
It happens.
She hasn't been like progressively woken up yet.
No.
Like, it's too late for her. Like,
No.
we're just gonna leave her be. Like, she can
She's
call me the
sweet.
black girl.
It's not like malicious. It's
No.
just that's how she identifies.
It's just like an easy way for her to
Yeah.
pick me out.
Mm.
Like other people, they can pick me out in different ways if they're older, but like if they're younger. But with her, I'm just there like.
Does it happen a lot with older people?
I don't encounter too many older people in order to like know if
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, who knows? I'll start asking some of my other friends like, what do your parents or grandparents refer to me as?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. If there's any that call me Blackie though, now that's a problem, and I'm fighting their grandparents.
No, there's the black girl and the black one.
Okay, the black one sounds just a little bit more like, oh, okay, the black one. You
No,
can call
as
me the
in-
black girl.
Yeah, no, I think it's because like because I have a friend called Chelsea as well. So I'm like, oh, I'm going around Chelsea's, and it's like they get you and Chelsea's name mixed up. Christine and Chelsea don't even like.
So they're just
they
there
remember
like
all of my brother's friends, but they can't remember mine. So I'm like, I'm going around Chelsea. She's like, oh, is that the black one? I'm like, no,
no.
stop.
Just say
Stop
like
yourself.
they could just say like your friends. Nice, but it's all right. Yeah,
They're sweet, but product of their time. It's not an excuse, but I've got to make an excuse because I know they're not racist. But you
it's
know
just
what I
one
mean.
of them ones, right? So it's too late. They can't be changed now.
No.
Like they're closer to the
Death.
other side. I'm putting it in a nice way. The other side,
Yeah.
you know, that's where they're at. But no, I wonder if like I'm gonna introduce like the next guy I date to my
Wait,
parents.
does your parents like the white boy? Is that a thing?
No, they
Oh.
just call you name Jake.
Aw.
When I say Jake, like
Maybe because I reckon one of my parents have got Alzheimer's, bless them.
really
They could not remember like it is
anything.
Like, it is deteriorating to the point where I'm like, bruh.
Like for me, like my parents, like they never really ask the details after. Like I say the name, I'm like, oh, and they're like, okay, cool. So you and Thingy are doing this. I'm like, yeah.
My
that's
mum
it.
will ask about you all the time.
Will she?
Oh,
That's
how's Christine
cute.
doing? Is Christine fine? How's she doing? What's she doing now? She doing this? I'm like, Bev.
Did she need me on Facebook?
She ain't got Facebook. She doesn't believe in technology.
Okay, that's problematic. No, doesn't believe in technology, but like, but how do you not believe in it? it's there. It's real.
Me and my brother were like, okay, Mum, when we move away, you'll need to get like WhatsApp or Facebook so you can speak to us. And she's all like, Jake, I need you to respect my ways as well as your ways.
So you meant to call the landline every fucking time you want to talk?
No, she wants me to write letters.
Oh, honey, Beth, I'm suffering. My chest. She said, write you letters.
Yeah, but I think she wants that in like a cute, like personal way, which I understand. Like, I would love for someone to write me letters.
But also, like, what if something happens like then and there, and you're like, Mum, I need to like talk to you.
She don't believe in technology.
But sis.
But she plays Candy Crush. That honey plays Candy Crush.
But sis, there's like real life emergencies that could happen where it's like,
Yeah.
Mum, I need you pronto, not in 3 to 5 working days. Just like, or 1 to 2 if you get the first class stamp. But
true.
do you know how much those cost?
25p?
No, they've gone up to like 70 odd p or 75.
Freddo's all over again.
I know, right?
Betrayal.
That's how I also value inflation. Like, how much has the price of a first class stamp gone up?
Yeah.
From the 25p's to the 70.
70.
75p.
We spit.
That's a 200% increase.
That is. Jeez.
200%.
That's like what a Freddo is now.
Ugh. Who even bought Freddo for the taste? Everyone bought it because it was a cheap one.
It's true.
Like,
Now they've got like Freddo chests. I'm like,
no, that's not it, guys.
I'm like, are you trying to be Kinder?
They're doing the most.
Are they trying to be Kinder?
I don't know, but like they
What's
can't be
happened
Kinder.
to Kinder?
I still buy like Kinder Bueno and like Kinder, like not eggs, but like the little Kinder ones, the little Kinder bars, just like here and there if I'm feeling like a sweet treat. But I can't find Lindt, and I don't want dairy milk because dairy milk tastes like really not great.
Does this
anymore.
just explain this person?
The most inspiring person I've ever met? My cat. Yeah.
So it's like a kind of like basic guy. He's like ripped. He's like, alright.
He doesn't seem like fun. He seems quite bland.
He's got the word banter in his thing. Mm-mm.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with saying banter. It's
Yeah,
just
there is.
you have to actually bring the banter. Just like, I think I'm doing a lot better in terms of picking. And on Bumble, I feel like I have.
Just like so,
I think I
how
have
do
like.
I go back?
Yeah, that. So, you get 3 backtracks a day. How good is that?
This better be worth it. I backtracked for this boy. Who
Yeah,
is
but
it?
you've got like 3 more.
There's like 5 group photos of 3 different men in each one.
I think he is the one on the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like Wilson.
Does he?
A quote from SpongeBob Simpson's Jamiroquai. I do like Jamiroquai. I like Jamiroquai.
I only know that
I've-
one song. Everyone.
Cantee. It's a good one.
The one where he's in that room doing all that dancing. That's the only one I know.
Sorry, can't. We have to bubba. So we don't get copyrighted.
I think I have like a superpower on Bumble in terms of like I usually just swipe right on the guys that match me back. I think I know my type that I also know likes me.
Nightclub or Netflix? Netflix.
Some guys keep on saying both, and I'm like, so what are we watching in the club then? And then they never answer me because straight men are lame sometimes. Like, I'm funny. I legit say, oh, so what's your Bumble setup like? Because with mine, my profile, it reads, Christine, 22, writer at the conflicted pen -WordPress. So basically, like,
Jake, 23,
if they want to find it.
chilling at homies, Falmouth University 2018.
So in my bio, I go, a hopeless
Jake's location.
romantic who
I look
finds
like
herself.
a bot.
You are a bot.
Um,
You're a Russian bot. You're a Russian spy.
I might as well be.
So I'm a hopeless romantic who finds herself in hopeless situations, so avoids being romantic. I've been asked about it.
Yeah.
I pretty much put everything out there that they ask about, except for smoking, because I sometimes maybe socially smoke. But
You do.
so
I've been there.
I was like, I'm 5'10", work out sometimes. I'm a tourist, undergrad degree, socially drink. Don't have any pets. I said I don't know what I'm looking for yet, but I kind of do know. But there is no category of I want a low strings attached relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So not no strings, just less.
Low string.
Just less.
Uh-huh.
Like, I need to be able to date you, smash you, kind of like once a week, but then date you like twice a month. But it's not like that deep, or even like date you once a month. Just kind of like there's a connection, because I think I'm very demisexual at the moment. So like I want there to be a connection, but I don't need us to be full blown like, this is my lover, let me post them all over Instagram, let me like declare my love to them on Valentine's Day, because that's not the vibe that I'm at the moment. So like I just need something a bit more chill, a bit more low key,
a bit adult.
yeah. I said, because it asked you about kids, like I was like, want someday. Some of it's like I'm agnostic, because like religion
That's never an option on like job applications, which is weird.
Yeah. And then I said I'm liberal. Yeah. I accidentally swiped on a guy who was like a Tory, and I was like, what, a conservative? And I was like, so like when you say conservative, like you like an actual Tory? And then he unmatched me. I was like, yeah, an actual Tory. Gross. So in my thing I was like, beach or mountains? I said beach, because I like the beach. I said, we'll get on if you find me funny, because it's all about me, sorry.
If we can play D&D.
And then my go-to karaoke song is I Want to Dance with Somebody, and I put in brackets, I'm sorry Whitney, because every time I sing it I butcher that song.
Mine's Bop to the Top.
I don't know why it says I think...
We are in Solihull.
No, but where I actually live isn't Solihull. I just live in Birmingham, so...
Maybe it's Solihull now.
Yeah, I think it changed when I crossed over.
He cute.
He's French, and he's tall.
And he's French.
It doesn't have more than one picture, though.
No, it's worth that. You said no, he was worth it. He was a Cuba too.
Nah, I need to get, like, more than one angle. Like, I need angles,
yeah.
Because I need to see you from your front, from your side.
Would there
from
ever
your
be, like, a
behind.
kid from, like, secondary school that, like, came back now? That you know now, and they're like, Christine, let's date. What would you say?
I think I'm at that stage now where there's no one that's from secondary school that I really would give the time of day.
Not even the teachers.
No, not even the teachers.
Even that penguin.
Because oh wait, Mr. Mohan can still get it.
Even Mr. Madeley's butt.
Mr. Madeley's butt is...
As a separate person to Mr. Madeley.
Nah, I'm over it.
Oh, I'm not.
For me, I'd need, like, the only one is Mr. Mohan, and he was like my sixth form
I didn't go there.
like tutor.
Yeah.
And at the time I was like, I'm 17, you're like 20 something, this could work.
This could work.
I actually had a sex dream about him.
Ooh.
We fucked in like the class. It was great.
Our classrooms weren't that great.
No, but the fucking was.
True.
Yeah. I was like underneath, and then like I was like underneath his desk at first, just kind of like...
As a class was going on?
No, like, it was after hours, and then like, I'd come to him with a problem, and then we ended up fucking, and then we hear like another person coming, so then he like makes me hide under his desk, but then there I just start playing with him because I was like, oh, I feel
while
naughty.
someone's there. It's because you've got that fucking public kink, ain't you?
Yeah.
You weird public fetish shame you, lol. I'm joking.
Let's fucking public because it's risky.
Christine gets off to the risk.
Yeah.
Risks involved.
Like I need to stop.
Maybe that's why you wanted it when you were like 17, because that's a big risk.
Yeah, I guess so.
My family are back.
Oh my.
They probably know the black girl's here.
The black girl's here. You mean the black one?
Let me send a group text. The black girl's here.
To what? Your mum doesn't have a phone.
Neither does my dad.
Oh jeez. Do they
Neither
both
does
just
Pauline.
do they just all hate technology?
Nah, my mum and dad love YouTube.
Okay, but they just won't have something to view your life without asking questions.
They're not involved in my life.
Oh no, that's
not at all.
But still, we just need to just like, but we can't do letters every week. I'm sorry,
We can.
but like, why do letters every week when Facebook is free?
Because
What about the environment, Jake?
we just want to, sometimes you
The
just
environment's gonna suffer, and you all know why.
Because Bev's
Letters.
obsession with letters. No, I will send her a letter once a year, and that's it.
Yeah, but like,
That's all she's getting. It's going to be by pigeon.
can you talk about Christine in them, just in case she asks?
She's probably going to ask.
Yeah. What's Christine doing?
But yeah.
Just say like, by then it'll be like, Mum, she's written the shows you've been watching lately.
Yeah, she doesn't watch TV.
Maybe I'll write something on YouTube.
My family's weird.
Yeah, the more you say it, the more I'm like, yeah, I actually agree.
But the more it like explains me.
You were bred in a pot of just weirdness.
Now do you understand why I didn't have a phone for the longest time?
Yeah, like, imagine throughout your teenage years, so like by secondary school, it was kind of the norm to have a phone just be in contact with your parents from like on the way home, or if you had to stay in school for something extra, like you could just text your parents.
Did you ever get detention, by the way?
Never.
Carry on.
And basically it was like, it's just a means of contact, and then of course like once you have friends you can text them, you could do all sorts, and then of course when social media came in you could like, post like dumb shit whilst you were walking and just be very mobile. And then of course when you went to see your friends you could text them about where you were, how long, and then when you got there.
Blanket.
But with Jake,
mystery.
It was just a matter of, you just have to take his word when he said he'd left the house, that he'd actually left the house.
Yeah.
Because he only had an iPod, so you could only communicate with him when he had Wi-Fi. So this is a person going around the world with like no way to just be there. Like once he's out, you can't reach
They
him.
were fine though. iPods are sick. These still go on.
iPods are sick, but communication when you can only have Wi-Fi is stressful for like the peeps around you.
No one contacts me anyway, even without Wi-Fi.
I contact you.
True.
Just say like, I text you random shit. See, I don't text you when I'm sad. I'm just never. Well, I try not to be sad, to be fair. But like, I'm just kind of like very mellow or very like wild. Either or. It's never really sadness. It's more just madness.
Yeah.
Madness or gladness.
You need to text me sadness, I'm there.
Yeah, but like, I think I mainly vent the sad stuff with like my friend Sophie, because it's kind of like, let's live in tragedy together.
Like a Shakespearean sonnet.
Yeah. Shall I compare thee to a Winter's
From a Big John's
Ball
meal deal.
or a Big John's pizza? Now that's
Is that problematic?
that is very
Are
problematic.
you annoyed? Are you cringing?
It's gone on your phone. That's why I'm like, that's very problematic.
I didn't do anything, by the way, guys. Nothing weird.
You just sprayed all over the bed.
I took the lid off the spray bottle, like the fabric spray.
No. He sprayed all over the bed. If you know what I mean. Remember what we're doing.
It doesn't look like cum driblets.
Yeah, it really does. That's a lot of cum.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was shaped like a dick, actually. See, look. Shaped like a dick. Hmm.
Shit, it's the old people that don't like technology.
Oh no.
Because all they do is go to allotments.
Do they?
They're very white.
Is that what they were doing?
Probably.
Oh, that's cute.
For
It's
Mother's
nice
Day,
that your
because-
parents have hobbies together, though.
Yeah,
My
they go
parents
dancing and
don't.
then they go allotment. But then, like, my mum's trying to get me on the allotment. More like, Beb, this is your fucking hobby.
Yeah.
Stick to it.
I think she wants something to do with you, though.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen.
How are you going to do that?
That's just how it is now.
No,
but I think we
that's
should
fair
end
enough.
it because we've made our time.
We've made our time. We're
I don't know
rambling.
how we made our time.
I don't know either.
To be honest with you, I've had a really weird week. I've had a lazy week, like a lazy depression shutting week. Do you ever have them?
Yeah, I sometimes have them, and then I kind of like get myself together, like have very productive days. I started off on a very productive train. Like Monday, I did writing. Tuesday, I did painting. Yesterday, I actually went to work. But I think this whole, like, me thinking I was working next week kind of ruined my flow because they called me. I was like, why aren't you at work today? I was like, shit, I thought that was next week. And now they cancelled my shift for tomorrow. And I'm just there kind of like, this is a bit like, but then I'm like, I'll just tutor on the weekend, get my money that way.
Yeah.
And I've got a date now, so that's something to actually look
That
forward
is something
to.
to look forward to.
And like, he seems like a very like vibey guy. I just hope he doesn't like overstep boundaries, kind of thing, because guys like to do that.
They do.
Yeah.
We do. I can confirm.
But I hope it's a good date, and like, there's other guys that are like in the feelers that want to kind of like hang out. I think that's.
I'm just glad you're open to open to guys now. You're not shutting them off.
Yeah, I think I listened to a different podcast called Say Your Mind, and like she always does a tarot, and like in the tarot it kind of said some things that I needed to hear, where it's kind
I
of
love
like
tarot.
I do as well.
We'll do
like,
next podcast tarot.
we should try it, because I've always wanted to just like really feel it out, but she was just saying like, you know, just because bad things have happened to you and you're trying to like act strong now, it doesn't mean you actually are strong. Maybe the strength is actually in your vulnerability and letting yourself kind of be open to things rather than closing off, and saying that by being closed off you're strong, because you're actually like, I guess you're strong in terms of like you're not going to have something hurt you, so therefore you're not going to crumble, you're not going to break.
Yeah.
But the actual strength is having that vulnerability, so that's what I'm trying to do now. So yeah, that's going to be like an interesting new journey for me, because I really haven't let myself be vulnerable in a while. So
Well, we'll see.
I might start texting you crying, so
True.
who knows?
Well, you'll find out next week on the IC Potential podcast. Sorry for the ramble. This has been a very random one.
Yeah.
It happens from time to time. That's just
You
what
guys will
happens.
enjoy it, because I was told we have a great chemistry, so
Yeah.
it's sick.
Shout out to a guy who called us a great chemistry.
Thank you, new listener.
Thank you, Jamiroquai.
Yeah, does that what we call? No, I thought we called him Jericho.
Jericho.
Or is Jericho the one I'm seeing?
Jericho sounds like a nuke.
I don't know.
Oh my god,
Well-
Nuke Jericho is on his way.
Thank you for just listening.
Yeah.
We love you.
Love yous. I'm so sorry that this is a messy podcast.
We messy.
We messy.